Oh God, this is going to be an interesting final segment. Now, I want to preface this by saying, yes, it is completely a coincidence that I've covered two black conservative figures today on stream. But thankfully, this video has nothing to do with how the left are actually the real racists. It's actually about straight pride parades being awesome. Hold on, didn't that straight pride parade that happened last year, I think it was like a year ago, right? I'm pretty sure it just ended up being I'm pretty sure it just ended up being like just a bunch of Nazis, right? I may be wrong, but from what I remember, it was like a bunch of Nazis. It had like 10 people too. Yeah. It had like there were like people with Nazi flags and shit. I don't know. Let's go ahead and watch. It's only 7 minutes.
Count me in. Oh my goodness. So, I don't know if you guys have heard this story. I don't know if you have. I'm guessing you have. So, I don't know if you guys have heard this story. I'm pretty sure you have. But if you haven't, let me tell it to you.
Can we please get to this?
There are 3 men. No, scratch that. There are 3 heroes that have stepped forward and are now attempting to create a straight pride parade in Boston.
When was this? Hold on, is this an older video? Oh, 2019. Yes, this is that reference. Hold on, so from what I remember, there was a ton of drama that happened around the straight pride parade. So for one, it ended up devolving into like basically a Nazi rally. And for two, from what I remember, what ended up happening was they ended up getting sued, or they almost got sued, because they claimed and used the likeness of this like of Brad Pitt, that he would be like the mascot for the rally. And so Brad Pitt was like, "Fuck no, I don't support this." And he ended up threatening to sue or something if they didn't get rid of his likeness on the thing. I think this is actually a article about that. Yeah, Brad Pitt based. But I think there's an elephant in the room that I have to acknowledge here really quick. Why is straight pride dumb? So, gay pride, which is the opposite of straight pride, in case you guys didn't know, is basically a reaction to the oppression that gay people have faced or LGBT people broadly, have faced over history, right? Across the world, right? Everything from back when it was illegal to get married if you're gay in most states, which was, by the way, 5 years ago. Back when it was illegal to have gay sex. Back when you could be lynched legally or killed or imprisoned for being gay. Back to the olden days, way back in history, to when you could be fucking disemboweled if you're found with another guy or with another girl or whatever, right? Gay people have had it pretty tough throughout history. So, obviously, when a particular group within society is oppressed, that said oppressed group is very likely to then respond to that by coming together, collectivizing, and marching and speaking out against said oppression. Pretty sure sodomy laws are still in the books. In some states they are, yeah. That is what gay pride is all about. Straight pride is just getting mad that gay people are being uppity and saying, well, you're going to have pride marches? So are we. And typically, the people who get mad about gay pride and decide to have their own straight pride rally tend to be reactionaries and tend to even be Nazis. That's why there were a lot of literal Nazis at the straight pride parade, even though it was like, by a lot of it was like 20 people. Hold on, can we find some footage of the straight pride parade? Straight pride parade attendance. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get a look at the people that attended the straight pride parade. It's great to be straight. Got the Trump hats, waving around American flags. I saw some images of Trump 2020, stand up for Betsy Ross, Daddy Trump, Milo, InfoWars. Yeah. There were like a few hundred people that went. God loves you, but I don't think this is from the Straight Pride Parade. Is it? Okay, wait, it is from the Straight Pride Parade. God loves you, but not your sin. A million ex-gays broke it. You can too. Homosexuality is a violation of the will of God. Not surprising. Drop all charges against anti-fascists. Okay, so this is a different thing. Okay. Yeah, not to mention the straight pride parade got fucking dwarfed by a counter protest. The counter protest was like massive, like more than twice the size of the original gay pride protest. So it was a pathetic failure. It infested with Nazis and reactionaries. So not surprising. Let's go ahead and continue.
Let me be the first one to tell you, I've been talking about this for a long time. I've been talking about, why can't we have a straight pride parade, right? Why not? What is so hurtful? What is so damaging about having a straight pride parade? Because
well, we can have a straight pride parade. Nobody's saying you can't. Like they had it. You can legally have a straight pride parade. The problem is the only people who are going to want to have a straight pride parade are going to be people like who ended up going to the straight pride parade, which were Nazis and conspiracy theorists that are fans of InfoWars and people who are anti-gay. There were shit tons of signs, as we saw at the straight pride protest, saying that gayness is a sin and that gay people should go to in like degeneracy and blah blah blah. Those are the types of people that are likely to go to a gay pride or to a straight pride parade. That's why people typically are against it. But no one's saying you can't do it. You just can't expect there not to be pushback, and you can't use like a celebrity's likeness without their permission and not face legal repercussions for it. Because that is illegal. Using a celebrity's likeness for a hate march, which is what it was a hate march, against their will, you probably can't do that.
To me, it would make sense, without straight people, there would be no other group of people. Am I lying though? Without the straight pride parade, there would be no gay pride parade. I'm just saying. These are facts here. This is science. I don't know how to phrase this to appease the YouTube gods, but we didn't get here through Adam and John. We got here through Adam and Jessica. That's all I'm saying. Now, of course, I'm sure they're looking to fix that problem. I'm sure there are a bunch of scientists working on a solution to that. Best believe it. But these three heroes have come and formed a group called Super Happy Fun America. and their website is amazing. It's spectacular. There's a little image where the person is saying, you know what, we're gonna have LGBTQS, and the S stands for straight, so that we're more inclusive. Bruh, these people.
I don't even know what there is to debunk here. Like everything he's saying is so dumb. I feel like anybody with more than 2 brain cells just knows how stupid this is. So for one, reducing sexuality to just reproduction is fucking stupid. You realize there are couples, straight couples, like men and women, who can't have children, right? Because either the woman is infertile or the guy is infertile, or has like, I don't know, a narrow urethra like Hank Hill or something. Like, so for one, saying that the value of straight couples is based on reproductivity is on its own really fucking stupid. And then on top of that, saying that there wouldn't be gay people without straight people, no shit. That's not an argument for or against a straight pride parade. That's not what gay pride parades are about at all. That's not what gay pride is or based on. Gay people have been oppressed, so they collectivize and march to spread awareness about gay issues that gay people face. You guys do realize that to this day, conservative pundits still argue that the AIDS epidemic isn't real, or that's not an epidemic because it only affects gay people and they don't care about gay people, right? You know that's still a thing, right? That's happening today in America. I don't care if there's a Chud in chat. Shut the fuck up! Shut up about the Chud in chat! Stop it!
Are genius. They're heroes. That's what they are. They're heroes. I don't even know if they're mortal. At this point in time, with their website, I don't know. It could be, it's a toy cost at this point.
How do I respond? How do I respond when this is the argument that he's making here? How do I respond to somebody saying something this dumb? I don't even know. What was your last dono, Courtney? I'll read it after this segment, okay? I don't know. It didn't show up in the feed. Yeah, I don't even know how I respond to this argument. It's so cringy.
Now, as you can imagine, you would think that everyone would be celebrating this tremendous and historic event. No. Isn't it crazy though? Isn't it crazy?
Of course nobody is well, Nazis are. Of course nobody who is a normal person is celebrating a straight pride parade. Straight people get to have pride every single day, and the fact that they aren't discriminated against for their sexuality. That's what straight pride is. Being able to walk down the street holding hands with your significant other and not getting dirty looks, or possibly, if you're in a particularly rural area, getting the shit beaten out of you and possibly getting lynched. That's what straight pride is. That doesn't happen to straight people. That's why there isn't a straight pride movement that isn't being pushed entirely by Nazis and crazy fucking right-wing conspiracy theorists.
Of the outrage this is caused, I find this just ironic.
I swear if we get a so much for the tolerant left take, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Just completely ironic. They couldn't even get their flag raised up. They were denied. They were denied that. Think about that. We can't get a straight pride flag up with the gay pride and the American flag and everyone else's flag. We can't get straight pride flag up there. Denied. Nope. You want to tell me this isn't a civil rights issue? I'm just saying. I want everyone to just observe. That's
the right to have a flag up at an institution. Wait, this guy would unironically argue that what is it, Mississippi should keep up the Confederate flag. You guys know, I think it's hold on, let me check. I think it's Mississippi, right? Mississippi state flag. Yup. Hell yeah, brother! That's the Mississippi state flag right there! Although they removed it. They did remove it. I think it's this now or something. Yeah, I think this is the new state flag design. I'm pretty sure. But up until recently, hell yeah, brother. K-Kona. That was the Mississippi flag right there. Good old-fashioned American South. America. Hell yeah, brother. How about we go fuck our sister and get some beer? Sit out on the back porch with our shotgun. Martha? Where's my beer? Don't make me hit you again. You may be my sister, but we've been married 12 years. I don't give a shit if I'm cheating on you. You better bring me my beer, woman. Get her done. Okay. We went a little too long on that little bit.
That's all you have to do right now. You don't have to come to any conclusions. Just observe what's happening. Look at the backlash. Look at people calling them, oh, this is horrible, this is disgusting, you're scum of the earth, yada, yada.
Yep.
All these pejoratives, all this hateful, this hatefulness just thrown at these heroes, these martyrs, all of it, just hate. Can you imagine the irony that
Is this so much for the tolerant left right now? Wait, is this a Xander God moment? This is basically so much for the tolerant left, right? This is so much for the tolerant left. He did it, right? Is that what we're qualifying here? He don't miss! I did it. I never miss. I never miss. Oh, I gotta move Discord out of the way. I'm getting fucking pings. I have to make the pings go away. There we go.
people who want to talk about tolerance and inclusiveness, that these are the same people who are throwing the same hatred and the same bigoted views on these three men just to have a parade, just to have a straight pride parade. People are like, oh, you guys aren't marginalized. You guys didn't suffer anything. So wait, so in order to have a parade, to show pride in something, you have to be marginalized?
No. It is ridiculous to argue that you need to have a pride parade for a group of people that are in no way, shape, or form not historically and not currently oppressed. Pride parades and pride movements are based on they're based on fighting oppression, and straight people and white people have never been oppressed based on their sexuality or race. That's why.
That would lead one to believe that there's some type of currency in this victimhood situation. I honestly thought I'd never see the day where such heterophobes would feel okay. They would feel welcomed. They would feel emboldened to come out of the closet. It's just heterophobes everywhere. Just, oh, this is disgusting. Oh, this is horrible. This is a joke. And just all this heterophobia. I don't know how to deal with it. Like, I feel as a straight black man, I feel marginalized. I feel like I'm being belittled to be this small. Now, it doesn't matter if it's true or not. It's how I feel. And as we all know, in 2019, feelings trump everything else. They trump data, they trump facts, they trump science, they trump logic, they trump reason.
I am going to do everything I can to try and construct an actual argument out of the slopping, wet, disgusting mess of verbal diarrhea I've been subjected to by this guy. The left care about facts or feelings over facts. This, coming from a conservative, conservatives being people who fucking endlessly cry and scream when you cite any academic source, constantly bitch and whine about how academic institutions are too left-leaning and controlled by leftists. Interesting, because literally every academic, the entirety of the academic community, the overwhelming consensus, the overwhelming majority of them are left-leaning. The smartest people in this world are typically left-leaning. A staple fact about the right is that they are anti-intellectual. So what this is, well, this is just projection. The right knows that they're scared of facts and logic and reason, so they try to posture themselves as being the reasonable fact-based logicians, when they're the ones that get super offended when you say, oh, well, here's all the studies that debunk everything you say, facts don't care about your feelings. Then they go, no, the institutions that collect this data and do these studies are all controlled by the left. They're leftist hellholes. Like, you do realize, like, when I think, who was it that just went mask off at this the other day that I covered? Young Ripa. Young Ripa did this when I was covering his video. He said, who cares about the academic institutions? They're all controlled by the left anyway. He went mask off with that thing. It's just pure anti-intellectualism. It's a staple attribute of the right. So, I mean, it's pretty funny that this guy is trying to say the left doesn't care about facts or reason or logic, when that is literally what the right is all about. Not caring about facts, reason, or logic, and getting offended when you try to engage intellectually with them.
feelings. I hope they approve this. And the thing is, why wouldn't you want them to approve this? Huh? It's not going to be in the same month. They're planning to have it in August.
I mean, they did approve it, and then then they got fucking absolutely drowned out by counter protesters, and the people that were there, the few hundred people that did go, were all Nazis and white supremacists and shit. So I mean, yeah.
August, and guess what? These three heroes are so tolerant, so inclusive that they even suggested hey, we could join forces. We can maybe have the Pride Month and the Straight Month have the same parade. We can even join the same.
Do you think maybe that the Nazis and white supremacists and homophobes that were marching with signs that said being gay is degenerate and a sin, do you think their intentions when it came to having the Pride Parade happen on the same day in the same place as the Straight Pride and the Gay Pride Parade happening at the same time was had good intentions? Or do you think maybe their intentions were to try and drown out and intimidate those that were at the Gay Pride Parade? Because I feel like if you had a Gay Pride Parade and you had white supremacists there among the marchers carrying signs that said being gay is a sin, what was the signs that we saw them carrying? God does not condone being gay, gayness is a sin. Oh, and millions of gay people have gotten out of it. You can break out of being gay too. So basically saying, like, telling them to get conversion therapy. Yeah, I'm sure they just wanted to have a big ol' inclusive march together to celebrate all sexualities and not just trying to muddle the message of the Gay Pride Parade and try to drown out their message. I'm sure that's not what their goal was. I'm sure it's not what they were doing.
Same time. Think about how inclusive that they are. Think about the kid who takes his ball when he loses and goes off the court. No, these aren't those kids. These kids, hey, I lost, but you can still use my basketball. I'm going to get better the next game once you guys are done. Think about that. Think about the role models these heroes are showing for everyone else. That, hey, you believe in something, go for it. Go for it. And it's a righteous cause, right? It's a righteous cause. And can we also acknowledge that a straight pride parade? What? Do you understand how lit that party would be? Do you understand how packed the streets would be? Nobody parties like the straights. I'm sorry. No one parties like us.
There is so much irony there that there's so much unintentional irony there. I don't even know where to start. For one, there's literally a stereotype that gay people party hard and are super promiscuous, okay? Straight people don't know how to party for shit. Gay people are the ones that are known for partying and being super, like, fucking party animals, okay? So for one, also, the parade did happen, and I'd hardly say that the streets were packed, okay? The streets were not packed. A few hundred people came, and thousands of people came to counter-protest it. When it actually happened. So the irony here is thick enough to cut it with a stick. With an unsharpened stick. Oh, this is funny. This is actually good content because of how badly this video aged.
We go all in. Imagine the streets filled with people just partying and everything. It'll just be calm and peaceful and friendly and tolerant and inclusive, and you'll get to see the next generation. Like, wow, these people are gonna reproduce. All these people here, all of them, they can procreate. Is that not powerful? Is that not a magic wand that we yield as straight people? Aren't straight people the majority? Why can't we show pride in that? What? Why can't we say, you know what? I'm here and I'm straight and it's great. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. Whether or not you believe, I don't honestly, at this point, if you're against this, then you're a hateful, bigoted heterophobe. And you need to, step aside, all right? Because we don't want any of that hate in this area, okay? This is a hate-free zone, okay? Safe space. Or if you don't believe, you know what, this is great. I've been waiting.
Okay, we've seen enough. Holy shit. The irony there is so thick. My brain is pulsating with the sheer intellectualism with which I've been besieged by this guy. Holy fuck. Oh god. In conclusion, the reason why straight pride is pointless is because pride has always been a response to oppression. Stonewall, the entire Black Civil Rights Movement. There's not really a point in having a pride parade when you are part of a demographic that just isn't oppressed for being part of said demographic. Now, if you wanted to have a working class parade, where just a parade of working class people come together and advocate for the best interests of the working class, that would be okay. Straight and white people are oppressed based on that, but they aren't oppressed because of their race or their sexuality. That's why straight pride is fucking dumb. And why those who advocate for why those who advocate for straight pride parades and whatnot to happen are genuinely fucking idiots and people who hate gay people that want to do it. And that's why the gay pride parade was granted, I wouldn't even call it a sea, it was more of a puddle of white supremacists with InfoWars, MAGA hats, and signs saying that gay people are degenerate, marching down the street as thousands of counter-protesters turned out to protest against their hateful, bigoted message. So yeah, pretty fucking funny how dumb this guy is. And yeah, straight pride is dumb and pointless. That's probably going to be the name of this video. Jesus Christ. Probably one of the worst videos I've ever reacted to on stream.